Good morning students. In the previous class I have started circle, and in that circle I have already told you regarding what is circle, what is circumference of a circle, what is center of a circle, radius of a circle, and what is diameter of a circle. Okay, today what we will do, today we will learn about what is chord of a circle. See, you can see what is chord of a circle. Okay, now as you can see, this is a figure of a circle, right? And you know that here is one point. This is the center of a circle. You know that, right? What is this? This is the center of a circle, right? Now you can see I have drawn different points here. Point A, point B, point P, point Q, point R, and point S. Clear? And now you see what I have done. I have joined these points. AB is a one line segment. PQ is another line segment. And RS is the another line segment. Now the thing is, what is chord? Now the line segment obtained by what? By joining any two points on the circumference. You know this is the circumference, right? Now these are the 2 points. I am joining these 2 points which are on the circumference of the circle, right? Now see, in the same manner I have joined PQ. In the same manner I have joined RS. So such lines which are drawn on the circumference of a circle is known as chord, of a circle. Okay, now see the definition. Now see what is given. The line segment obtained by joining any two points on the circumference of the circle is called a chord of a circle. Okay, now next we are moving to arc of a circle. Okay, now arc of a circle actually means a part of a circle, any part of a circle. See, as you know, what is this? This is a circle again, and I have drawn a chord AB. This is a chord AB, and what I will do, I will take 2 more points. Which are those points? The points are C and D. Okay, now see, if I say this is a part of a circle, A, C and B. So A, C, B. This is the smallest part of a circle. Since we have already drawn one arc and it is dividing the circle into 2 parts. One part is A, C, B, and another part is A, D, B. Okay. Now if you will see, this ACB is the smaller part of this circle, but this ADB is the larger part of this circle. So the smaller part of the circle, this arc ACB will be considered as the minor arc, and the larger part of the circle means ADB will be considered as the major arc of a circle. Clear? Now see, here is the definition of arc of a circle. A part of the circumference of a circle is called an arc of a circle. Okay, in the same manner, major arc and minor arc, as I told you, it is divided into 2 parts. Circle is divided into how many parts? 2 parts, the smaller part and the larger part. So the larger part is called the major arc and smaller part is called the minor arc. Okay, now see, this is the next one, semicircle. Now what is semicircle? You can see this is a diameter. Okay, this is a diameter. You know what is the diameter? So this is the diameter which is also known as the longest chord of a circle. Okay, now see this diameter AOB. From here you can see a curved line. which is joining from A to B. Okay, this is known as semicircle, and if we will draw this figure from downwards, it will become a big circle. So half of a circle is also known as a semicircle. Okay, now we can see the definition what is given. See, the plane figure enclosed by the diameter of a circle and the curved line of one side of it is called a semicircle. Okay, now see, next we are coming to interior of a circle, right? Part of a plane enclosed by the circle. This part is called the interior of a circle. Now see, this is a circle, and whatever thing we will get inside this circle will be known as interior of a circle. See this figure, this is the shaded portion, right? And what is the point? 2 points. One point is O, another point is P. These are inside the circle, right? So this lines, this will come under interior of a circle. Okay, now see this picture. Which picture? This one. See, this is a circle, this is the smaller one, this is the circle, and this is the interior of the circle which is not shaded. Okay, and here you can find that outside the circle there is one more circle, right? And lines are drawn over here. So this part is called as exterior of a circle. Now if we will come to the definition, see the definition. What is the definition given over here? Exterior of a circle. Now what is exterior of a circle? Part of a plane not enclosed by the circle. This part is called the exterior of the circle. Okay, because they are covering the external, means they are outside the circle. So this is known as exterior of a circle. Next we are coming to circular region. What is circular region? Circular region is nothing but the circumference of the circle along with the interior of the circle is called the circular region. Okay, then we will move on to concentric circle. Now see students, what is it? Here you can see how many circles are there? 1, 2, 3. There are different circles, okay, but all these circles, they have a single center. Here this is a single center, but when you will draw the circle, this small circle will have a one radius. Say if it is a 2 centimeter, another will be 3 centimeter, and the last one will be 5 centimeter. So what is happening? All the circles, they are having different radius. Okay, so such type of circles is called concentric circle. Means concentric circle have same center but different radius. Am I clear? See carefully once again. You can see what I am showing you. Again, circle 1, circle 2 and circle 3. There are different 3 circles, right? And all these circles, they have a center, single center. Okay, but their radius are different. Okay, you can see the definition. See what is the definition given? The circles having same center but different radii are called concentric circles. Okay, different radii means radius. This is about radius, different radius. Okay, so this much only today, students. Thank you so much.